Hey Scorpio, welcome to your reading. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for your love and your support. We're going to see what's going on for you guys, what you need to look out for, what to be aware of, what the energy is like, messages from spirit. If this reading helps or resonates, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information's in the description box down below. And yeah, let's get into this, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on for you, what you need to, what's the vibe like for you, Scorpio? How are you doing? Took a couple days just to recharge, and I'm like, okay, we getting back into doing some readings, feeling really grounded. I'm feeling good. We just had the full moon in Sag, and whew, that was some powerful energy. That was some powerful energy. I'm a Sag moon, so I was feeling the vibes. Hopefully you guys are doing good though. So let's get into this, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on for you. This is kind of timeless, literally whenever you come across this, okay? The next little while, basically. Okay, so we got the Nightingale, we got the Elk coming out. So you guys coming into some sort of like leadership role, or like really like standing up or something like that, or like this is pretty powerful shit. Okay, hold on. We also have the Fish. Okay, so Scorpio, if things have been a little bit like up in the air, or you've been feeling very like wishy-washy or inconsistent, kind of feeling a little bit lost in the current, maybe a little bit lost with the direction of your life, just kind of feeling confused, right? Maybe you've been experiencing a lot of resistance, maybe you've been experiencing some delays or setbacks or even rejection. That's actually interesting because when I was prepping some of the tarot decks for this reading, Four of Cups did pop out a couple times, and so there's something about either rejection or not fully understanding or seeing like the bigger picture. Maybe like something isn't working out and you're kind of feeling disappointed by something. So kind of was feeling that energy from you, Scorpio, and the Fish definitely ties in with that. So, you might be feeling a little bit pushed around by life. There might be some divine orchestration where things happen that are beyond your control. And the best thing you can do is go with the frickin' flow, okay? I know that's hard to do sometimes, but whatever you're dealing with now or in the next little while, next few weeks or so, it's really important that you guys try to surrender and just go with the flow and just trust the process. The more that you just kind of lean into it and just like be relaxed rather than like super tense, the easier things will be for you, and the more easier, quicker, faster you're going to get to where you're supposed to be, okay? So that's the energy of the Fish. This is water energy. You might be feeling hella sensitive too. Again, there's this lunar energy, so we just had that full moon vibes. Maybe you were feeling it. But yeah, it's kind of just like, it's just a phase, right? Your feelings change as the phases of the moon change. So if you're having these moments where you're not feeling too hot, just know it will only pass after like a couple days, most likely. Maybe it's like 1 to 3 days, right? Just give it some time, be kind to yourself, be patient with yourself, and just set some small goals for yourself that you can accomplish. Try not to get too far ahead of yourself. Try your best to stay in the present. So then we had the Nightingale coming out and the Elk, and this is really interesting. So first of all, the Nightingale, this is about needing to speak your truth. This is about needing to use your voice, vocalizing your needs, communication. Okay, so communication is definitely highlighted these next few weeks for you, Scorpio. So things that you're saying to people that are speaking to you. It's also about, because the Elk is about action, right? Elk is someone who takes action. They mean what they say. This is someone who's very loyal, very committed. They mean their words. So there's something about words versus action. So keep your eyes peeled for those around you who say one thing, but then their actions say otherwise. Actions speak a lot louder than words. So just saying, even with you, Scorpio, if you say something, you better follow through with action. You better walk the talk. All right. So the bark might be big, but how about the bite? Is the bite there, or is there no bite? It's just a big bark. So there could be a situation like that you might be dealing with as well, Scorpio. Maybe, and this Fish representing this wishy-washy energy. Some of you might be dealing with a person who's wishy-washy. They're saying one thing, but then are their actions actually following through, or are they just kind of like falling in and out? That's another message. So take it however it applies, but that's just kind of like overall theme for you. And for some of you with the Elk, this is like leadership energy or stepping into some sort of role. This could be representing parenthood. This might be representing a father figure or a masculine figure in your life, or someone who has authority. So there might be some sort of connection, or you might be dealing with something like that. Maybe you're speaking up to some sort of authority. Maybe there's something to do with like a power play or power role or power position, or like you might be stepping up or like confronting something, or like, I don't know, maybe you're pulling back your power in some sort of way. Okay, but very interesting vibes. So those are the vibes so far. Let's get into the tarot. Let's see. Oh, Otter at the bottom of the deck. That's a nice energy, Scorpio. You know, overall, these next few weeks, you're feeling really optimistic. You're feeling pretty positive. Okay, you know, yeah, there's moments where you might kind of fluctuate or your emotions might go up and down. But overall, you feeling quite positive with where things are at. There might be some sort of celebration or some sort of good news, right? Again, Nightingale, news, communication. Maybe there's something good news that you could be celebrating here, especially if you've gotten like a new job. Some of you, you're purging through, releasing a bunch of crap that you're just, you know, you're making some changes. You've decided to make some sort of shift or releasing something or letting go of something that does not serve you. And as you're doing that, you're realizing how happy you are without that thing, person, situation, job, feeling like whatever that is that like makes you miserable. As you've like distanced yourself or removed yourself from that, you're feeling a lot more calmer, more grounded, more in control, more happier, and you're like, wow, like this is pretty good. Pretty good. June is pretty good month for you, Scorpio. At least so far, it's showing. Let's put some tarot messages, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on for you, what you can expect. You know, this might be for the week. This might, I'm just kind of keeping it an open reading. All right. What's going on for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for these next few weeks. Again, timeless whenever you come across this. What's going on for Scorpio? What can Scorpio expect for the next few weeks? Show me clearly. What's going on for Scorpio? Messages for Scorpio. What's going on for my Scorps? Y'all are so quiet. What's going on with Scorpio? Hello, Scorpio. Where are you? Messages for Scorpio, please. All right, we're gonna just try and do it like this. What's going on for Scorpio the next couple of weeks? What can my Scorpios expect? Oh, there we go. Y'all talking now. Here we go. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. Oh, why is it so far away? It's a struggle. So Eight of Pentacles, super shiny. I know, don't complain about it. I don't want to hear it. Just saying. It's okay, Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So you're working towards something, Scorpio. And just as shiny as these cards are, as bright as these cards are, that's how bright your future is. I'm just saying. That's how bright your future is. So you're working towards something, right? You put in effort towards something. You've been really focused. You've been really motivated. You've been driven. And so this next couple of weeks or so, you are kind of taking stock. You're considering how much energy have I put into this? How much effort does this require? Is this reflecting what I desire? Is this reflecting where I want to be? Where am I headed? What do I want for my future? Is it worth the amount of effort that I've been putting in? So you're kind of in this contemplative mode. Okay, let's pull some more cards. Right now, I would say keep doing the work. It's paying off. Continue. Consistency is key here. But as we pull more cards, we might get different messages. So let's keep it going, Scorpio. Trust your intuition. High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, okay? Pisces vibes. Maybe you got some Piscean energy. We do have that fish and the fish Pisces, right? So there is a, oh, my ear is ringing. Maybe some of you have Pisces placements or dealing with a Pisces, right? Okay. What's going on for Scorpio for the next couple of weeks? What can my Scorpios expect? Any insight, wisdom, guidance? Four of Cups. See y'all, this was meant to be. Because I said that at the beginning of the reading. I was like, there's something about like rejection or not quite seeing the situation. Okay, so you know, you're putting effort into something, or you feel like you've put effort into something or someone, and you're not really seeing the results that you were expecting or hoping for, or you're kind of feeling like something's not being appreciated or seen, or you feel like something's being overlooked. You're feeling under-recognized. You're feeling like, you know, something's just not good enough. And you're wondering, is it going to get better? Is this going to, if I put more energy into this thing, this person, this job, this project, this goal, if I continue to keep putting energy into this, is it actually going to go somewhere, or am I just wasting my time? That's kind of the vibe. Like, am I wasting my time here? Because you kind of be feeling like you're going nowhere, or it's just not good enough, or something's missing, something's lacking. Okay. Yeah, and you've been putting in a whole lot of energy towards this. Nine of Wands. You've been fighting for something, but you're questioning, is this worth fighting for? Is it worth it? Is this, you know, you're kind of questioning. And so your emotions and feelings and thoughts about this whole situation kind of fluctuating. You're kind of unsure. And maybe you're needing to be vocal about it, right? If you're dealing with a person or if there are other people involved, maybe you're needing to like bring something to light or illuminate something. Let's keep it going. What's going on for Scorpio for these next few weeks? All right, 8 of Wands. So there's some sort of news. You got some sort of news. You got some sort of information. This is progress. We have 2 8s out here, by the way, Scorpio. 88, you might be seeing a bunch of 8s. 8 might be significant for you. And so we still have that 9 of Wands at the bottom. Let's see what else we got. The Chariot, the Star, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so you know what, Scorpio? I know right now you might not be seeing the effort of your... the rewards of your effort, right? But I feel like you need to just stick it out a little bit longer. Just stick it out a little bit longer, okay? And I'll explain why. I do see that there will be movement towards a wish fulfillment. Chariot to the Star, you could be dealing with a Cancer, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. There is a bit of like unexpected... I'm getting Uranus vibes, Uranus, right? I'm kind of getting something to do... Oh, is that because of the North Node in Taurus? Didn't they just conjunct like a while ago or like last week or something like that? So this is bringing like spontaneous events or like random events or like shakeups, things that we maybe don't see coming, right? And that's kind of the 4 of Cups. Sometimes things we don't see coming. So there could be some sort of, could be connected to that 8 of Wands, something that kind of shakes things up or gets the ball rolling, okay? So I see that you just need to get very clear, precise, direct with whoever you're dealing with and just like narrow down, what do you want for yourself? What's the end goal here? What's the destination, right? Where are you going in this chariot? You strapped up, you ready, you got your seatbelt on. So where are you headed? What's the GPS? What's the destination? What do you want for yourself out of this situation? What is the best case scenario, right? If you could have anything, what would that be? What would that look like? What would that feel like? What would that taste like, smell like? You know, like really picture it. If you're a visual person, obviously not everybody is, but like visualization's a great way to manifest writing things down. You guys, I highly recommend writing things down, writing down your wishes, writing down your gifts, okay? Instead of a gift list, instead of a wish list, make a gift list. It's kind of like, instead of it being like, oh, it's just a wish, right? Oh, it's just a wish. No, it's a gift. It's actually going to happen. Like, make a gift list. I recommend doing that because I be telling all the things that I've written down over the last year has come fucking true. Like, it's crazy. I write it down. And then, you know, a few months later, I look back at my notebook that I have it all, my manifestations written down, my gift list, all of it's here. I'm like, what? Highly recommend you start doing that, Scorpio. Start scripting your life, okay? Just a little tidbit, just a little advice. It changed my life, changed people I know, their lives. Highly recommend you do that. It will, just believe it. Give it a little bit of time. It's like you're writing out your gift list to Santa, aka the universe this time, right? Santa, the universe, okay? But yeah, so you gotta also believe in the magic. You gotta believe it. Even if you can't see it, you have to trust it. You gotta believe that it's coming. But yeah, so you have some sort of news coming in or you have some sort of info coming in. I will clarify this 8 of Wands, but this can be talking about progress. All of a sudden, going from just stale, dry, to then like, boom, like, there you go, movement. I get the image of like a desert, like a dry drought. Yeah, I'm actually getting the image of like dead grass almost. Dead grass, it's very, like it's droughty, it's like dry heat. To then all of a sudden rain coming down and like flushing it all and then the grass turning green. Like that's the image that I just received. So there's something that's like shifting in these next few weeks, okay? And all you got to do is stay consistent and stay focused and don't feel, you can feel discouraged, right? It's normal to feel this way about these things that you want so badly for yourself. It's totally normal and it's totally okay to get down or in the dumps or disappointed, or it's completely okay to feel those things. But to not let that be the reason why you give up or quit, especially if this is something that you love doing or something that you're very passionate about or something that you enjoy. So it's like, keep going. Spirit really wants you to stay focused and keep putting in the energy, keep putting in the effort, because there is a wish fulfillment coming in. You just don't see it yet. I think you might be... We have the Queen of Swords to the star. And notice how in the Queen of Swords, I know you can't see it the best, but she has her back turned to the star. Almost like you're trying to be more logical here about a situation, or you're not really like letting yourself dream, or you're being very practical, and it's almost like killing the magic, or it's like a bit of a buzzkill to the magic. Like you're coming up with logical reasons why something can't happen, or why it's going to take too long, or why, you know, like it's just like, I think you're reading too much into something and you're giving too much of like a logical explanation. Really, you just got to like tune into more of like the magical side of you, Scorpio. All right. So let's do a little bit of clarifying. What deck should I use for this? I'm kind of feeling like I should just go with the classic Illuminati deck. All right, so let's look into that Eight of Wands. Let's see what this movement, this progress, maybe news, information could be about. Tell me what the Eight of Wands for Scorpio. What is this news that's coming in, or what's this progress that's being made? Can we get some info? Okay, can I shuffle this deck or what? What's going on with this deck? Oh, this deck has seen some things. So this deck has gone long and far with me. This deck has literally come with me to the other side of the world. Like, this deck has been through it. It is an oldie but a goodie, and I will never get rid of it. But it's definitely not the best condition, but I'm still gonna use it. All right, Eight of Wands for Scorpio. What do we got? Ace of Cups. Some of y'all have a love offer come in. Ooh. Okay. All right. Tell me the Eight of Wands for Scorpio. Some of y'all have new love spark, new interest in romance, or just like there's lots of love coming into your life in all shapes and sizes. It doesn't just have to be romance. Love of life, self-love, love for a passion, just like friendly love, family love. Like, love is coming in, Scorpio, and you're gonna just feel so refreshed and good about life, and it's just gonna feel magical. So some of you have like a confession maybe coming in, or an opportunity coming in that is involving some sort of relationship. Maybe you're getting invited out, maybe you're getting asked out. We have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. You might be rejecting this. Okay, or you're like, maybe you took a break, or you stopped putting energy into something, and now it's like, we're gonna pull a couple more cards on this, Scorpio. Because like, why are you notice 888, by the way. This is something you don't have to work. You don't have to work for this. You don't have to work for this, huh? It doesn't have to be so difficult. It doesn't have to. Let's talk about this for something. Because I think some of you have been putting energy into something, and soon like you putting in so much effort towards something getting off the ground, and it's just, you're kind of at this point where it's just like, it's not even worth the effort. And there could be something else coming in, and it doesn't require as much work. I need more info, because wait, let me clarify a little bit more of this, because for some, you're like, hell no to this offer. You're like, no thanks. I'm good. I don't know, this doesn't feel like you have to force it. It's just very easy. Well, let's just see. Tell me this Eight of Wands for Scorpio. Oh, JK, Five of Swords in the reverse. I said reverse. I said that so weird. Eight of Wands for Scorpio. For the Eight of Wands for Scorpio. Oh, okay. Queen of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands at the bottom, Five of Cups. So you are here's the thing, Scorpio. It looks like you're rejecting something. Okay, so it looks like you are rejecting something. You put energy into something, you haven't been receiving what you want or what you deserve, something's just not meeting your standards. Why settle for less, right? And I see you really putting your foot down. So for some of you, you have some sort of news, some sort of message, some sort of offer coming in. This is bringing up, there's a Five of Swords in the reverse. So there's something that you had left behind or walked away from, or someone left you or walked away from you. Maybe there's a bit of a fallout. Maybe there's some sort of misunderstanding. Obviously, egos were hurt. Egos were bruised. Feelings were also hurt too, because at the bottom of the deck, we do have that Five of Cups. All right, so there is some sort of disappointment here. There's definitely some sort of disappointment. Big, small, varies from person to person, of course. You've gotten some sort of clarity here. And you also are met with a decision here, Two of Wands, on whether or not you're going to repeat some sort of cycle. This is obviously weighing pretty heavy on you, Scorpio, and you are not in the zone to be fucked with. Okay, and so here we have this Ace of Cups. There's this Ace of Cups. There's this offer coming in, possibly of love or emotions or some sort of emotional extension here. Maybe some of you could be receiving apologies. Five of Swords reversed. Someone could be trying to apologize for something, but like, I don't think you're having it. Queen of Swords, Eight of Pentacles reversed. You're not interested in putting energy into this. You might be saying, go away. Or like, you can take that offer and shove it up your beep, you know. So, you kind of pissed off at something. Maybe this goes back to the whole nightingale, elk, with fish, whereas like someone says something, but then they don't follow through with action, or just a bunch of talk. They don't actually mean what they say, and you're over it. You're tired of hearing. You want to see. All right, enough talk and more face to face. You know, like you're tired of like games, or you're tired of being led on, or you're just tired of putting energy into something that's just leading you nowhere. You feel like someone's wasting your time. So I do see you have your defense up, or your guard up here. Or you need to move with caution moving forwards, however you end up deciding what you want to do with this offer. Let me clarify this Ace of Cups. Let me get a little bit more insight on what this offer has. I'm going to use a different deck. I'm going to use my Revelations. Tell me what this offer Scorpio is receiving. Tell me this Ace of Cups. Tell me a little bit more about this offer that's coming in. And we'll look into perhaps why this Queen of Swords, why you need to be more cold or like analytical about this offer. Maybe that's what you are not having much hope about or much faith about. Right? Because remember earlier when I was like showing you guys how the Queen of Swords, she has her back turned against the star. So you're like being hella practical about some sort of like wish fulfillment, because you're maybe realizing like this isn't your wish anymore and you don't want this anymore. Let me just see what this offer is though for Scorpio. Tell me this offer that's coming in. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Tell me about the Ace of Cups for Scorpio. So there's something that Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. My deck is not upside down. Just wanted to make sure for you, Scorpio. What else do we got regarding this Ace of Cups? The Chariot. Oh, crap. I just knocked it off. The Chariot, more Cancer energy. Ace of Cups. Can you tell me about this Ace of Cups for Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to know about this Ace of Cups? Anything else? Justice. Ten of Wands in the reverse at the bottom. So I see that there's a release. This is great. So it's something that's been like really stressing you out or really weighing you down, or just again something that you feel unsatisfied about and it's been burdening you. It's been emotional. It's been disappointing. I see you releasing that, or I see you moving on from that, Scorpio. Now clarifying, what is this offer? What does this entail? What is it? What is this connected to? What can Spirit tell us about this? Well, this offer comes after some sort of ending that you went through. This ending has already happened. Hey, Ten of Swords in the reverse. This has already occurred. This is an ending that you've already gone through. There's been some mourning. There's been some loss. There's been a lot of like acceptance around this ending. And so you're healing from it, right? As you're healing from this, you are kind of realizing like, this ain't for me. I don't want this. This is a waste of time. I just can't see myself putting any more effort into this. And so Chariot and Justice, I see you moving on. I see you moving towards better things. Perhaps that could also be a little bit of what this Ace of Cups is about. It's like you reject something and something better comes along. But yeah, I see like as you're moving on from this offer comes in. It's almost like now that you don't want whatever this offer is, the offer wants you. But it just doesn't work that way, does it? It just doesn't work that way. We have Libra and Cancer energy out here. Let me look into the Queen of Swords. Get a little bit of info about that. Alright. Tell me about the Queen of Swords for Scorpio. Tell me the Queen of Swords for Scorpio. You're only going back to the Chariot and the Star, you're only moving towards things that are actually in alignment with you. And so you're really needing to decipher and trust your intuition of like what is honestly, truthfully meant for you versus what doesn't feel right. What have you been forcing? What have you been settling or sacrificing that you shouldn't be doing? Like deep down, if you can be clean and honest with yourself, and have that convo with yourself and get a little bit more analytical here about the situation or what you're being offered, just like You need to be honest with yourself about this. Anyways, Queen of Swords for Scorpio for the next couple of weeks. Tell me the Queen of Swords for Scorpio. What do we got? 3 of Cups. You're very serious. You're hella serious. Very serious. Even though the 3 of Cups is all about having fun and joy, it's just like there is a bit of like a stern sharpness to you. Like even when you do be letting loose and having fun and, you know, enjoying life, there is a bit of sharpness here. You're kind of having a Ace of Swords reversed with the 3 of Cups. You know, you're kind of questioning who you can trust or who's telling the truth, or there's definitely like a distorted way of seeing things here. You're trying to get to the bottom. You're trying to get answers. You're tired of the funny business. No funny business, bitch. No funny business is what you're saying. I don't have time for the games. And you know, like someone not taking you serious here. Prince of Cups in the reverse, right? Someone may be playing games, mind games, playing with your heart or playing with your feelings. Third party situations for some of y'all. You're tired of that. And it's like you want to have your fun, but you also, you know, there's some situations that just like you're needing to see the facts, or you need to look at the truth here. But yeah, can we get a little bit more info on this Queen of Swords? There's something about like don't get blindsided as well, which you're not though. You're not. As the Queen of Swords, she doesn't really get blindsided. Oh, nice. We have the 6 of Pentacles. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. You only want fairness. You want things to be more balanced, more equal, more of like reciprocal. None of that unrequited shit. Tell me the Queen of Swords for Scorpio. Aha, 3 of Wands reverse and the 3 of Swords reverse and the Chariot reverse. This is you putting an end to things that have been disappointing you, things that you no longer see a future, or things you no longer want to be a part of, things that you no longer want to waste any more of your time, energy, love, money, etc. Like you're putting an end to something. You're literally putting the brakes on something and you're like, I've had enough and I'm not going to repeat this cycle anymore. This has to come to an end. This has reached a dead end. I can't continue this anymore. Goodbye. Like, ta-ta. Prince of Wands and the 7 of Cups. You, Scorpio. See, so you put an end to something. You put this on pause. And now you have other options that are worth considering. New doors are opening up for you. This is rejection, redirection type shit too. For some of you, 8 of Cups underneath that. I see you taking some sort of action, and also just overall moving on from situations where you've been experiencing injustice, experiencing, you know, unrequited energy, unrequited effort. I see that you're just moving towards a time where there's going to be more balance in your relationships or new connections as well. All right, is there anything else that I've missed here? Yeah, with these 3 cards, just kind of going back to actions versus words versus actions, and using your discernment on who you keep around or who you keep in your space or who you give your time, energy to. So that's just something that's going to be kind of on the forefront these next few weeks, is just like paying attention to people's words versus their actions, right? Yeah, that's the main gist. I see you healing. I see you getting over this disappointment, sadness, or even heartbreak. If you went through some sort of heavy loss recently, I do see you getting over that. I do see you moving on / switching gears or changing focus, moving in a different direction. 3 of Wands reverse, kind of change of plans. So there's a change of plans here that you're initiating. And you're stepping into, again, your alignment, things that are actually meant for you. You're not going to be forcing things that you just feel are like wasting your time. You don't got time for that. Your time is precious, Scorpio, and you're freaking precious. So know your worth, know your value, never ever settle. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna leave your reading here, Scorpio. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Let me know if this resonated or if it was helpful in any way. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you in the next one. All right, take care, Scorpio. Bye.